My name's Robin, and I want to tell you about opportunities for you as an entrepreneur to graduate with Thames International. And I want to introduce you to Sir Joel Santos. He's our president and co-founder of the institution, our university, Thames International College, and he's also well known to you probably on CNN's Final Pitch, where he's a serial investor and judge and mentor, as he is a mentor for our graduating students. So just to give you an idea, with our scheme you can learn and earn whilst you study for 3 years. Typically you'd be doing that online, and with our regular face-to-face gatherings, which are usually the 1st, the 5th and the 10th week of each term, with 3 terms a year, and you'd be studying for just 3 years rather than the usual 4. Which is also intended to save you money and get you into business sooner. So it's not the only option we offer. We offer a British track where you can graduate overseas with 2 years study with us, and then 1 year in the UK or in Australia, and you'd also qualify perhaps for work visas in those countries. As I mentioned, Entrep is a 3-year course. We grant that degree in our own right as a degree granting institution, and there's the opportunity to study in Australia, in Sydney, with our wonderful partners, the ultra dynamic Academy of Entrepreneurs. They are the startup kings of Australia. Also, we have an incredible 41 different subject options with our American partners, UNCP. So you're kind of spoiled for choice with Thames, but today I want to tell you more about the Entrep opportunities. So this is one of our former graduates, Kat, and as you can see, she's got a company, Cat Movers, and she's one of our star performers. She was actually earning more than 1 million pesos a month by the time she graduated. So we're ambitious that you will have a significant startup business, or maybe take over your family business by the time you finish with us after 3 years. But obviously Kat was particularly lucrative in the returns that she gained by the time she graduated with us. So how does this look in a timeline? So from senior high school, usually you'd study for 4 years for a Philippine degree, and then you would be able to eventually, maybe with some overseas study, launch into an international business or career. So an alternative would be to go straight abroad and study for an international degree, and that would be a more expensive option, but get you into business or working sooner. So with our Thames Advanced Diploma Programme, that's 2 years with us, and then 1 further year either with us in the Philippines, and then you can launch into your international business, or perhaps you'd want to study with one of our partners in UK, Australia. So for 3 years in total, 1 year in the UK or Australia before you'd graduate there and can start your career or business via the employment visa scheme. Similarly, in Australia, it's 2 years and then 2 years. You could graduate in subjects like computing. You can also graduate in business-related subjects, or any of 41 major degrees there. And then off you go with your incredibly high-earning qualification and career overseas, where the starting salaries, as you can see, are significantly higher than you might expect graduating into a job in this country. But you're probably more interested in keeping your options open. These aren't decisions you'd need to make for another 2 years if you carry on with our advanced diploma track. And then ideally you'd be looking to earn more, or maybe establish a business sooner in the Philippines and really get a return on your investment from your time with us at Thames. How do we do this then? So we deliver mostly online with some live sessions, some offline, and that's via a modular system of learning rather than a continual stream of exams or preparing you for end of year or end of course exams. So we find that's much more successful and popular with students, and we really get the best out of students, even if you don't have the wonderful academic credentials, but you do have motivation and a real zest to perform, to collaborate, which is a really strong component of what we do, with lots of online projects and teamwork amongst your peers and your batch. So as well as online, we often host events on our wonderful campus at QC.